Hello and welcome to Cal's Micro Company, and my name is Cal Sinez, and I'll be your instructor for today at TinkerCAD computer drafting. So, from the previous videos, let's go begin our first design, which will make our first wrench. And after that, we'll use the other ones, which is the text and the scribble today. So, let's go begin making our own tool. So, what we're gonna do today is that we're gonna make our own wrench right away. I'm going to click on this guy. So we're gonna, first one we're going to do is make our own box. I'm going to go to the top view, or actually, I'm going to bring this guy right here. I'm going to make my own shape. I'm going to click on this corner. Click this guy again. Let's go make this one 75 millimeters in length. Or actually, your hand tool should be about 5 inches. So it's about 135. Because that's in inches. We're going to bring this back into the center. And then our height, we're going to change that to 5 millimeters thickness. So we made it a little bit thin, or we can make it to 10, make it a little more thicker and beefier, a lot more sturdier than I expect it to be. Okay, there we go. Next one we're going to bring out is our cylinder. Bring this guy out. I'm going to add this guy on the dimension a little more different. I'm going to go on the top view. I'm going to change my view. And I'm going to change our dimensions. So I'm going to go from 20, we're going to go up to 35. And then go up to 35. I'm going to bring this guy in the center. Or let's go change our height too as well. Hold on. Bring it from there. Change our height to 15, the same dimension as the other one. Actually, 10. There we go. Now then. If you can't really do the center as it should have been, like in the center, don't worry, there's another tool that we'll be learning today right now. So I'm going to click on this guy right here, and I'm going to click on this. Okay, right. So you're going to click on this cylinder, and then on your keyboard or on your laptop, click Control, which is CTRL on your keyboard. It's going to be down left corner. Hold it down. And then you select the shape of the rectangle that we made. Click it once. And it should hold on to it right away. Or was it shift? I'm going to go try shift. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so it's down left corner. Hold down shift on your keyboard or on your mouse. So hold it down. Don't let go of it. Then click on these two. And it should highlight these two right away. Now, on this icon on the top right corner, it'll say shapes 2. So you have 2 shapes that's already been selected while you're holding down your shift. And these ones, it's already activated. But I want to group it now. I'm going to go align it. So we have a new feature. It has align right here next to this mirror, which we'll learn that one later on. I'm going to click on align. And these dots will appear right away. So we have these icons right here. So we have one in the center. These will align it in the center area. This will align at the edge of it. Same thing with the opposite too as well. Same thing with this one over here, but a lot more different. You align it at the edge again. Align it to edge. But I want to align this one in the center, perfectly center. So I'm going to align it right here. There we go. Click it once. Now it went from grayish color instead of black because we aligned this guy right here. That's it. That's all we're going to do today. That's all we're going to do. Okay. And then I want to do the same thing with the other one. I would say... Oh, that's right, the other one too as well. So I'm going to click on this guy again, hold down shift, hold this guy. I want to mirror it. And I'm going to mirror it on the opposite side. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to click out here. I'm going to mirror this guy right here. Mirror it. Oh, you have to do... Okay, never mind. Okay. Hold down shift. Hold these... select these 2 shapes. Mirror it. There's this arrow right here. Click it, and you will have this shape right away. That's weird. Usually it should give out the shape right away. Well, it's okay. Well, I was gonna, because on the other computers or on the other computer draftings, you have a mirror feature. You can actually mirror one side to the other side. That way, it'll be faster. But I think this guy just mirror on one side, but with one assembly. So, yeah, I guess I learned something today. Okay, but there's another way you can do it. Select onto this cylinder right here. Click it once on the shape. Go on the top left corner. I'm gonna copy it or duplicate it. So I'm gonna click onto this right here. Now it's already activated. I'm gonna go on top of this shape right here. Click it and hold it downward and drag it until you have these two shapes. Don't worry about being aligned. We can use a line segment right here. I'm going to bring it out here to the edge as close as possible. There we go. And I'm going to do align it. So I'm going to try shift. Click the shape again until we can have select two shapes. Click this group. Oh, no. Whoops. Undo. Sorry. I'm going to do align. I'm going to click the shape and the shape. Align it. I'm going to make it centered right here. Oh no, these are not centered. Okay. So I'm going to select all of these guys then. Align it. And we're going to align everything else as it should. There we go. Now I'm going to make everything else grouped. So I'm going to group them all. There we go. Now we made a solid piece. Okay. Now we're going to have these two shapes. We're going to have our hexagon or polygon shape. Our tools usually is going to be a 6-sided one, so we're okay on that one. We don't have to worry about beveling or anything like that. We're okay. What I'm going to do is change the shape. We're going to change from 17. We used to have 35 in the circle, so we're going to make about 25. Enter. And then 25 from this one. Enter again. And I'm going to bring this guy in the center. Probably bring it out here, maybe. But I want to rotate it at a good angle, so I'm going to bring it like around here. Something is going on here with the shape. Okay, I'm going to rotate this guy about 45 degrees. 45. But the shape is a bit weird. That's interesting. I'd rather just do this manually, just in case. There we go. Click the shape. Drag it onto here as far as you can. I'm going to bring like a line like around here-ish. Let's go bring it down just a little bit more. I'm just doing it by hand. I'm just eyeballing it. You can do the same thing too as on your side. There we go. Voila. Okay, now our next one is going to be adding our hole feature. So I'm going to click on this hole. There we go. And after that, what we're going to do is select this shape too as well. So we're going to hold down our shift key. Select this one. And we're going to group this guy. Now we made it cut a hole right here. Now we're going to bring out the shape again. Polygon. And we're going to center in the center right away. I'm going to bring out the shape just a little more. Just align it. There we go. Let me go align this shape right here. So I'm going to shift it down. Click this one. Align it. I'm going to align it from the center right here. There we go. Now I'm going to select everything else. Oh, wait, no. Before we do that, I'm going to click on the shape. Click on the hole. Highlight the entire shapes. Group it. And there we go. It should... Alright, there we go. There we go. It took a long time for it to actually make its own design. There we go. Now we made our first tool. Now we don't know what type of tool we have. And what's the diameter it is, which I know is about 25 millimeters-ish. What I'm going to do is add in my text. So I'm going to bring this text out here. I'm going to bring it onto there, but we'll do that later. We're going to change the size. So I'm going to change the height from 19. We're going to change it up to 10 millimeters. There we go. And then we're going to type in our text area. We're going to do metric. And it's going to be 25 millimeters. Wrench. There we go. Then we're going to change our width of it. I'm going to change this guy right away. It'll shrink it down to a smaller area. I'm going to zoom onto there to drag this guy over here. Zoom in. Bring it down a little more. There we go. There we go. Then we have the different type of fonts if you want to. We have multi-language, sans, mono sans. So we have that one, this one, and sans serif. That's all we have right here on this language. It's already given us about these options. That's all we can do. Because again, in the future, you'll have to be careful on it. I'll show you the reason why. So, okay, I'm gonna click on sans. I'm gonna maneuver it this way. There we go. We have our height. I'm gonna bring it onto there, onto the center. Let's go center this guy in the middle. I'm gonna highlight the entire thing, align it. It's gonna be in the middle right here and the middle right here again. So it'll be perfectly centered right away. There we go. Then we're gonna click on the millimeter. There we go. Now we have two options. You can actually 3D dimensional from the outside, so you can actually bring it outward. So you have a metric with the bumps on the outside. Or you can do is you can actually hidden it. So I'm gonna go click on the text again. Let's see here. Let me zoom in a little more. Click on the metric. Whoops. I'm gonna bring it out here. I'm gonna make 2 copies just in case. I'm gonna do duplicates. I'm gonna do 1 copy right here. Bring it out. So we have another one again, which is a hole. And that one you can actually align this guy in the middle. So I'm gonna select that one. Hold down your shift key, select the shape of the wrench. I'm gonna align it from here and from here. There we go. So both of them will be in a center. Bring this guy out here. So same thing with this one right here. So if you have this solid piece, you can actually make a little bumps on the outside to make it a little more readable, or you can actually add in more bumps, or you can actually add in the whole feature. You can actually cut a hole in the middle or onto the fonts. So I'm going to go on top view, select the whole thing, and I'm going to group it. And you have a wrench with the holes cut out right away. So you can actually see it's like a little bit kind of visible, but you guys see it's already been cut through right away. There we go, wrench. And same thing with this one too as well. If you want to go the opposite direction, let's see, I'm going to go undo the whole thing. There we go. Click on this wrench or this font right here. I'm going to bring it up a little more. It's before I aligned it. I'm going to bring it right here at about 2. Hold down my shift key, click the wrench, group it. Oh, no, not group it, no, let's see here. I select the whole thing again. This one and shift that one. Centered. I go center from here and here. Don't get confused on this guy right here. That's for the height. If you want to go from the edge to edge or from the bottom to bottom, it's a little more different. But again, don't click on that one or else you might get confused. If you do get confused, undo it. That way you got to undo everything else right away. Okay. Once you got everything else set to go, click on group. And now you have a wrench. So now it'll indicate the color that this is the entire piece and the entire shape. So you're good to go. And that's it. Now, question was that if you're saying that, can I make these edges rounded with this shape onto right here? No, you cannot. This doesn't have it right here because it's already been done. If you want to add in the edges right away, all you have to do is go back into these ones and you just mess around with these steps in the radius right here too as well, including the cylinder too as well. Cylinder, bevels in the sides and the segments. So you got to make a good smooth texture right away. So that's the reason why. For example, I was gonna do this right here. Let's go do a one-sided wrench. So I'm gonna bring it out here. I'm gonna make it like about maybe 4 inches. So I'm gonna bring about 100 millimeters. And then my length is gonna be about 25 maybe, or yeah, 20. There we go. This one I'm gonna bring it up about, let's make it about 35 by 35. There we go. Now then, let's go line these two right away. Or actually, let's go change the height too as well. From that one and this one. Let's see. Change the height from about, actually right here. Whoops. Let's go change it to about the same thing as the other one, but make it about 10 millimeters. There we go. Now then, if you're, actually, let's go line them together too as well. Let's go on the top view. Whoops, sorry. Not meant to do that. Whoops, no. I want to go the frontward. There we go. Top view. There we go. No, 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 no. What am I doing? Zoom onto there. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Align it. I'm gonna line in the middle right here, and I'm gonna bring this guy forward. Whoops, I messed it up, but it's okay. I can do the shape again. Align it. There we go. Boom. There we go. So now, if you're trying to like make the edges rounded, you can do that one. You just go over here. Let's go type in. Let's try 9. Whoops, too much. Let's go do 3. There we go. Or I can do 2 as well, make it a little more rounded. Same thing with this 2 as well, with the sides. I will bevel this right around 3 or 2. There we go. Now we have the sides right away. Let's go add in our segments just a little bit, make it more texture. Let's go make it 3 just in case. There we go. That way you'll have like a smoother texture onto it, but kind of be worn. There might be a little texture right here, like a little bump, but it's okay. Now that I can just mess around with it too as well, I can add in like a wrench too as well, or like a hole into it. I would say like this guy right here. Make a shape in the middle, maybe around there. Bring in the height or the length. There we go. After that, I want to make this one as a hole. And then I'm going to bring this guy in the middle of this circle right here. So I'm going to use the alignment. Line right here, line right there. There we go. And I think we can move this guy like a little more bump in the forward. Because that way it won't be like a good edge. Don't worry, we can just go on top view and then align it back again. So I'm going to go back to shape. This guy again too as well. Align it to the center. There we go. Okay, and then once you're done with it, highlight and make a group. Now we have a smaller hand tool on the metric size, but with a smoother texture. There we go. So yeah, you kind of be careful like how you approach it. If you want to make your edges like a good 3D dimensional area, you can play around with it, make your own tools, make your own components, whatever you got to do. So we're just learning a few more tools right now. We learned how to use the cutting holes, how to group them together, how you make your own tools again, and how you make your own components right away. Okay. Oh yes, right. And the last one is a scribbling line. Scribbling line. This one's a little more different. So you click on this one, same thing as the shapes. You click it, drag it onto the table, and I'm gonna put it on this area. Let's see, right around this edge, and it'll give you a different areas of what it looks like. So this is the work view right here of the working area, but this is what it looks like right here on the on this working area. So you have the drawing. You have to do this manually. You have the draw shape, erase the shape, eraser, undo, and redo. Clear it, and then the zoom, fit to zoom. So, and you have this view too as well. You can hide it just to get rid of it, or you got to unhide it again. So you gotta hide it or show it. So either way. And once you're done with it, click onto this one, and you'll be done to go. So I'm gonna try make my initial right inside of it. So I'm gonna try C N, I think. I am not good with my initials right there, so I'm gonna try again. So I'm gonna do. I don't remember my C curses. Oh no, CN. There we go. It looks like CAN. Can. Let's go and do it again. It was like this. CN. I'm guessing. I'm gonna put that as is right now. Should be okay. It should be okay. So, but that's the only way. You can actually use this shape right here to actually scribble in your lines. You can actually make anything else like a doodle lines or any like this, any type of shapes, and it'll create your shape right away as it is. As you see from the other one, it does show a type of shapes you want to add into it, so it will do that for you. And also do the same thing with other ones, solid or hole. I can add this guy inside of it. Then you can actually adjust the height too as well. So I'm gonna bring this guy right here. I'm gonna use my mouse. I can adjust the height of how far you can actually want it. There we go. And you'll see the reason why. So I'm going to go on top view. I'm going to select the whole thing. oops, I'm gonna select the whole thing on my right. There we go. Highlight the entire segments. I'm gonna group them together. There we go. And now we have an indent initials inside of it. So now you have like a sharp edges in the inside. And you cannot do this one right here, like a bevels, because this one doesn't have a command for the scribbling line. It's just as it is, as it should be. So, but yeah, there we go. That's all we have learned today on this video. Hope you guys learned a lot on this video right here. You can do more right now after this. If you guys want more of these ones right here, I will do these classes in a group or in a community if you are interested later on in the future. I will do some areas a little more easy for free videos, because again, these are not that basically harder, and it's not that it's just basically straightforward information right away, and that's it. I'll explain that next one in the next video and go from there. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun.